A very good evening to all the participants who have joined in. We have still not started the session. We will be starting it very soon in the next 5 to 10 minutes. We are waiting for the participants to join in quickly. So, those who have joined in, I request the participants to give a reminder to your friends, colleagues, so that they join in quickly and we should be able to start the session soon. Amar, I hope the guests have joined in.
Yes.
Okay. Dear participants, let us wait for another 5 more minutes and then start the session. I see the participants are joining in. A very good evening to all the faculties, HODs, principals who have joined in from esteemed institutions for today's student development program on DevOps, DECODE, hands-on fundamentals in 30 hours, where this program starts today. Every day you will have the sessions from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So before we could start, let me introduce you to ExcelR. ExcelR, founded in 2013, catering to the requirements of individuals, institutions, industries, having headquarters in USA, close to 750,000 plus students trained. And we have our premium associations with IIT Roorkee, APSSDC, APSHE, TASK, KMDC, IIT Madras, Birla Institute of Technology, NASCOM Future Skills, and we have been awarded twice by Deloitte for our exemplary training. Through our decade of training excellence, we have constantly trained the faculties close to 65,000 plus, both engineering and degree faculties, students close to 750,000 plus through our student development program, and webinars, seminar, workshops on the emerging technologies, online and offline, which is close to 500 plus on 30 plus technology tracks. Our association with colleges, universities, and institutions close to 2,000 plus has constantly made us strong and in delivering the training programs to students and faculties. So this we constantly do through our everyday learning program. Through our everyday learning, ExcelR has initiated the idea behind for the complete students and faculties in grooming them on the emerging technology front, which has greatly helped the students and faculties to get the best advantage through these technology courses, especially which is not during their college hours, which is uh, from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. for the students, and for the faculties from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Through our EDL offerings, we have collaborated with colleges in signing the MOU, webinars, which we have conducted, industry FDPs, and all our training programs happen through our LMS portal. There are training programs where the students can also access through the LMS portal, and also he or she can prepare their job interviews through the campus recruitment training program, which is recorded, and it is easily accessible for all the participants who join the session. A learner who enrolls for student development program will be continuously monitored with his attendance, his assignments, and assessments will be there, which will be through the LMS portal. And based on this, the student will be issued with the certificate. The students who are interested in industry use cases for preparing for their internships or projects can also be supported through ExcelR's program. So through our LMS, the students will be able to log in and access all the training programs which we offer. Our LMS looks like this, wherein you would be able to see the upcoming events and as well the past events which has happened and the ongoing programs. Very soon, towards the end of today's session, you will also get a KT for accessing easily, accessing through this LMS portal, which will be delivered by Mr. Amar. So far, we have conducted student development program close to 47 plus. Number of hours delivered is 1,129. Trained students are 750,000 plus. And the colleges who have constantly participated in these SDPs are 1,600 plus. Here, a few of our student development programs, which is on demand, requested by the students and faculties of the colleges, wherein they would want their students to repeatedly go through on these programs like ChatGPT, DSA for campus placement, Salesforce, Advanced Excel, Python, SQL, and many others. Similarly, we have showcased for you the faculty development program, close to 40 plus, which we have conducted so far. And here again, we see that close to 65,000 plus faculties who have enrolled for these programs, close to 1,519 colleges actively participating. And these are some of the faculty development programs which we run constantly on demand from the faculties. AI and Gen AI, FDP on machine learning, artificial intelligence, digital marketing, data analytics, NLP, ChatGPT, data analytics using Tableau. This is a snapshot of our seminars and webinars, close to 500 plus, which we have conducted online and offline, having 50,000 participants. And these are the certificates this learner will get it after completing the student development program, or if it is a faculty attending the faculty development program will receive a FDP certificate. And these are some of our past events which we had conducted in the past for the faculty development program. And also, these are the different certificates which we have constantly been giving to the students. I would want to talk very soon about one of our initiative, which was in collaboration with iHub Divya Sampar. Before that, let me let you know that this is a recent engagement which we had at IIT Roorkee in an opportunity to train the researchers, research scholars, and faculties. This is a student initiative at BITS Pilani, where students from BITS Pilani approached us for learning on the Power BI, which was delivered at Hyderabad campus. This was uh, the Skill Up final year program, which I would want to let you know some time ago, which was close to 50,000 registrations were there for this Skill Up final year program. It is an initiative of ExcelR to support the final year engineering students in providing a 5-subject training program, wherein there are gaps were analyzed between the colleges and ExcelR to provide and support, constant support to the final years who were not able to clear their job interviews. On those lines, we created this 5-subject module, training the students on coding skills, quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability, soft skills, resume, and LinkedIn profile building, tips and techniques to ace their job interview through group discussions and personal interviews, etc. And this started in Jan 2024, completed in April 2024, which was close to 3.5 to 4 months training, which was absolutely free for the students. And this was in collaboration with iHub Divya Sampar, a joint body of IIT Roorkee and Government of India Department of Science and Technology. So during this 4 months journey, the students were had to reflect on their subject modules through their assessments and assignments, and their attendance were continuously monitored. On those lines, only 5,200 plus students were eligible for this prestigious certificate. So these are few flashbacks of our uh, only from the Andhra region, Andhra Pradesh, we had 10,150 engineering students who participated for the Skill Up final year program. So these are the past events which are from SDP and FDP, which we had conducted in the past. Without much further ado, let me get started with today's student development program, and I will take the privilege to honor our distinguished guests from different colleges. So on those notes, I would like to firstly call upon Dr. Chandrabhushan Kumar, Dean Training and Placement, GIFT Autonomous Bhubaneswar, having 21 years of expertise in multinational recognitions, including the Certified Innovative Ambassador by ISC MOE, and he is a renowned visionary leader by bridging academics and industry, driving the student success constantly through training and placements. So I would request Mr. Dr. Chandrabhushan Kumar to share a few words.
Hello, ma'am.
Very good evening, sir.
Very, very good evening, ma'am. So I am very thankful to ExcelR and their officials to invite me on your platform to speak about SDP and the benefit of its all the program you have. Myself, Dr. C.B. Kumar, and Dean Training and Placement from GIFT Autonomous Bhubaneswar, which is NAC A++, UGC, AICT, and BA recognized since last 18 years. And we have engineering management diploma and several courses. So we are very thankful to ExcelR, and ExcelR is very good platform for the students where students can enhance their knowledge, professional skills, and employability skills. So today, just I will talk about few benefits about the SDP. Yes, student development programs aims to enhance a student overall growth beyond academics. Yes, I have denoted here indicating that beyond academics. So beyond academics, what are the skills are required, how a student should be groomed for the ultimate goal of the employability. So STP programs enhances technical skills, personality development, and awareness of latest technologies. It often involves in workshops, seminars, and to bridge the gap between curriculum and industry applications. Of course, in the academics, students used to learn the different subjects, but SDP student development programs gives them and gives the opportunity to enhance their subject knowledge into the industry applications, real-time applications, real-world applications. So SDP can be tailored to a specific needs. Yes, I denoted here a specific needs of the students, such as enhancing employability skills, research, aptitude, and practical skills, as well as professional skills. So STP is very important for every student, and it enhances the skills. Skills, what are the differences between skills and knowledge? Knowledge is the information, and a skill is the practical approach. A skill is the real-time applications where we use the knowledge through a skill, through latest technologies, which really ExcelR does that one and brings the different industrial applications, industrial technologies for the real-time applications. And SDP does not only enhances the technical skills, but also enhances the personality development. Of course, personality development is one of the important part in the student's life because personality is one of the things which reflects your knowledge, and personality consists of many things like communications, interpersonal skills, social skills, attitude, behavior, and these all are a student can gain in the student development programs SDP. Of course, SDP aim to increase awareness of current technologies, industry demands, industry needs, and practical application of knowledge. And bridging the gap. This is very important in the student's life because they used to learn 40 subjects in BTech on different courses. They used to learn 30 plus subjects, but 30 plus subjects are not needed in the industries. There are few subjects, few technologies which are really needed for the industries for the real-time applications. So this is the important point where a student can bridge the gap. Bridge means connecting from theoretical to the real-time applications, to the real-world applications, and also make a student corporate ready. This is the two word, corporate and readiness. Corporate ready. So a student development program, and these makes the students corporate ready. I am repeating it. A student can really listen this word, corporate readiness, and SDP is one of the best way to attend and to enhance and to make the self corporate readiness. So this is very important, and somehow research aptitude also it is very important. So SDP can also focus on developing research skills. See, research skills in the SDP, they can learn quickly from the different resources, different different personalities, different industrial experts. So developing research skills such as research methodologies and data analytics, data analysis. These are the very important word in the research aptitude. So SDP aim to foster holistic development, including mental wellness, realistic stress management, and many things that SDP gives to the student. Obviously, there are certain many benefits for the students, like that enhancement of skills. A student can gain valuable skills that can be applied in their academics and professional lives. Improved employability skills. So this is very important, that E for education and E for employment. So how to connect education to employment? This is very important, and SDP is one of the part of that, connecting education to the employment. And obviously I really appreciate E for ExcelR. So education, ExcelR, and employment. These are the EQ. So this is very important, and increasing awareness is very important. That I really thanks to ExcelR to provide such platform, bringing industrial experts, academic experts to this platform for the students' benefit, and to show the vision up to the student. This is very important. In the classes, till now I have mentored around 1.5 lakhs students, and they are globally placed in UK, USA, IBM, Capgemini, Infosys, Wipro, TCS, Honeywell, Emphasis. There are all Google, Microsoft. My students are everywhere. So things are that ExcelR gives the real opportunity to the students to enhance their technical knowledge as well as the professional knowledge. Obviously, SDP also gives the importance, uh, reality to expanding the network. If you if you attend the SDP, you will get many exposure from the different people. You will connect to the different people. You will connect to the industrial experts, and this will be very good for you to gain knowledge, professional knowledge as well as industrial knowledge. You will also get connected with the different alumni of different organizations. So this is very important for the students to attend the SDP, and professional personal growth to professional growth. Obviously, if you attend, then you will have the professional growth. You will communicate with the different people. You will communicate with the different research persons, different experts of the different places. So certainly you will have a good knowledge, practical knowledge, good practical knowledge, and really it enhances your career. So this is very important to attend the SDP and regularly wherever it is there. And today it is very important that that DevOps knowledge is being given over here. So somehow DevOps is a software development methodology that emphasizes collaboration and communication between software development and IT operations team. It aims to streamline the software development life cycle by integrating and automating process to deliver software faster, more reliably, and with greater stability. So these are the aim of the this XLR SDP today, and really I am very thankful to XLR and their team to give me opportunity to represent our gift autonomous over here, and to expand the knowledges, to explore the knowledges, to support the students, to give the path to the students, to make aware the students the benefits of the student development programs, skill enhancement, employability skills, professional skills, corporate skills, and these are the very important for the students. So this is my a few words from my side, and I'm very happy to attend over here, ma'am. And hopefully, a student will gain good knowledge on this great XLR platform. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for endorsing our vision with such conviction and inspiring words, and being so humble enough and helping the students and the other audiences to let them know about the importance of the SDP and FTP. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, madam.
So let me move on to our next dignitary for today, Mr. Prabhu Shankar Nanjappa, Dean, Placement and Industry Interface, Loyola ICAM College of Engineering and Technology, Chennai. He is having 17 plus years of academy and industry experience, passionate mentor for student careers, innovation, entrepreneurship, and competitive exam guidance. He has guided many students for competitive exams like UPSC, TNPSC, CDS, IES, CAPF, and many more. Over to you, sir. A hearty welcome to you.
Thank you, Nitya ma'am, and good evening all. I take this opportunity to thank. Am I audible? Is it okay?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I take this opportunity to thank ExcelR for this SDP, Student Development Program, and personally thanking Albert, who was instrumental in making this happen. I'll take for the next 5 minutes. I would highlight already Dasa spoke about the importance of FDP and SDP. What I'm going to talk is like how the industry is moving and what are the current recruitment trends for the another 2-3 minutes, and how about DevOps. So many of you are aware that the current recruitment trend is not so great, and the industry is moving towards something called value hiring, not a volume hiring. Volume hiring means previously it was the era of the services company. They used to hire a lot of engineers and graduates. Now it is the era of new age companies and what we call as GCCs, Global Capability Centers, and very few in particularly about SaaS companies, software as a service companies. So when these companies are hiring, some of them are visiting the campuses. Majority of them are not visiting the campuses, but what they do is they do something called gamification of recruitment, or what we call as open innovation challenges. Some of you will be aware there are platforms like Unstop, HackerRank, HackerEarth. They conduct a lot of competitions, industry different problems for the students. If you participate, if you move to the next level, you get an internship opportunity. Sometimes you win, you get a pre-placement offer. Currently, to my knowledge, there are three coding challenges which are live. One is Sparkathon by Walmart. The Adobe coding challenge is there. Then the third one is by JustPay. It's a hiring challenge. And if you clear these, especially for the final year students, you get big bounties. Like the packages are also good, mostly around what you call marquee offers, 20 lakhs and above. And the other aspects are in terms of campus hiring, the as I said, it is a value game. The companies are looking for what value addition they can get it from a fresher. Okay, that's where the programs or the skills for DevOps engineer comes in handy. Okay, so what is most expected from the candidates are, as you all know, even though we are in the era of vibe coding, and irreplaceable factors that very important key skills is programming, especially C, C++, sometimes very importantly Java. Then your what do you call awareness and exposure to cloud platforms like Google Cloud, Azure, and AWS. And third important aspect is at least you should know how to use the automation tools. Okay, there are a lot of automation tools for DevOps. You use Chef, Ansible. So these are some of the key skills which are expected from a DevOps engineer. I'm sure ExcelR will give a brief about these things in the upcoming days. And in generally, what is expected from the fresh graduates are the four and very most important is problem solving ability. This is where I request all the fresh graduates or the students to concentrate on daily coding, especially usage of platforms like LeetCode, HackerRank, HackerEarth, CodeChef, Geek for Geeks. At least consistency in these coding platforms will help you so that you gain a lot of confidence, you solve a lot of problems. Definitely, I'm sure majority of you, if you are consistent enough, the offers will come to you instead of you are searching for the offers. The second thing is very, very important skill is collaboration. Work on a lot of projects and build projects and showcase your ability instead of posting in your resume that this is what I have built. With your resume, you add the project which you have did with a link, hosted in the GitHub. It gives an opportunity for the interviewer or the person who is coming for campus recruitment to see what you have done. So this is one. And third important thing is this is what ExcelR is doing, and I think we should appreciate all the efforts taken by ExcelR. The third important aspect is continuous learning. Learn continuously because you are preparing for a job or the future of work, and future job is not you're preparing for an unprepared future. The jobs which are there, which are now, were not there for before last 5 years. So keep this in mind and give your best wishes for all the students. And once again, I thank ExcelR for this opportunity. Have a great evening. Happy learning. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prabhu sir. Um, I believe that with your thorough knowledge on the market trends and upcoming events, which are very relevant to the students and very important, and as they had to know in terms of their student career, was very inspiring. And I believe the students also will definitely take your points and will explore more in terms of for before they prepare for their whether it is for an interview or a competitive exam. Thank you very much, sir. So you're on mute, I believe.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good day.
All right, sir. Okay, sir. So let me call upon our next dignitary, Dr. Anita Mukund Pujar, Professor and HOD of Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. She has 26 years of experience with 5 years as the HOD, fostering academic and leadership excellence. She is passionate about nurturing students' hands-on skills and emerging technologies through workshops, trainings, and many others. So a hearty welcome to you, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay, good evening, everyone. It
Very
gives
good
me an
evening, ma'am.
immense pleasure to be invited here to talk on the student development program on DevOps. I thank all the organizers of ExcelR for giving me this opportunity, and I appreciate their efforts in initiating such a timely, industry-relevant program for our students. Now, as you know that WIT has always been keen on developing the students' skills through various training programs, internships, industry collaborated projects or industry sponsored projects, and so on. So when ExcelR approached us with this student development program, we were really very happy and we made our students join this. So because DevOps is currently required in all the industries for the software development, it is not just a methodology. You know that it is a mindset shift from the conventional techniques of software development, where there was a complete silos between the development team and the operations team. So this DevOps has completely dismantled that, and it has automated the culture of collaboration between development and operations team. So it speaks the language of continuous integration and continuous deployment. It emphasizes on automation, collaboration, and speed, and it focuses on delivering high quality software very fast and in a more efficient manner. So for students who are wishing to make their career in the IT industry or who are going to enter the IT industry, for them, understanding DevOps is very essential. Companies today prefer to seek professionals who are good in using this methodology. So it's a very good opportunity, incredible opportunity for all of you to get ahead of this curve when you are in the college. So through this program, you may get exposure to various tools, DevOps tools like Git, Jenkins, Dockers, Kubernetes, and maybe even some cloud platforms also. So these are the skills that the companies are looking for actively. So this will definitely be very useful to the students. So I also congratulate ExcelR for their huge accomplishments through various student development programs, faculty development programs, webinars, seminars, and their programs for the final year students, their programs at the IIT Roorkee, and so on. They are doing very well and helping the students and making them industry ready. I wish this program would also be a great success and useful for all the students. With these few words, I end my talk here. Thank you and all the best for the organizers and the student participants. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Anita, ma'am, for your inspiring presence and your impactful words which you have delivered today.
Thank you.
Let me move on to introduce our today's expert, industry expert, Mr. Mabu Murali Mohan, senior DevOps engineer and corporate trainer, having 9+ years experience in the cloud solution, AWS, CI/CD pipeline, Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, Ansible, and many more. And his training expertise designs infrastructure, develops curriculum, manages end-to-end training operations, and collaborates with the top trainers and agencies. So we have his key achievements: delivered 5 software projects and corporate training for the major clients like Oracle, Capgemini, Shell Publicis, Sapient, and others. So, a hearty welcome to you, Mr. Mabu Murali Mohan, and over to you.
Hey, thank you. Thank you, Nitya, for the introduction about me. Can we start?
Yes, Mr. Murali, you can proceed.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Good evening to all. I hope I'm audible to everyone. Students are
Yes.
Okay. This is Murli Mohan. I'm a senior DevOps corporate trainer and DevOps engineer. I'm working as a DevOps engineer, and also I have around 9+ years experience in IT industry, mostly cloud solutions, AWS, CI/CD pipelines, Docker, Kubernetes, and Terraform, and some more DevOps tools are there. And also, I have my own startup named Client Technologies, which is located in Bengaluru. this is all about me. So let's move on our session. See, today we are going discussing about what is mean by DevOps, why we need to understand about DevOps, how DevOps is going to help in software industry, or SDLC. SDLC means a software development lifecycle. That means in software development lifecycle, how DevOps is going to help, how by using DevOps, how companies are going to deploying their applications. See, all these things in today's class we are going to discussing about that what is mean by DevOps, why DevOps. But before explaining what is mean by DevOps, I want to try to explain why DevOps. Then it is easy to understand what is mean by DevOps. So let me share my screen.
I'm extremely sorry, Murli.
Yes.
Let us finish with the LMS KT and then hand over the session to you so that you can take it forward.
Sure. Wait, I will wait. No problem.
Okay. So I would request Mr. Amar to proceed with the LMS KT for all the participants. And thereby, I think we should be able to hand over the session to our expert.
Sure. Thank you so much. So, dear participants, once again, very good evening and welcome to the third year student development program on DevOps by ExcelR. So, dear students and faculty members, I'm more than happy and expecting some responses into the chat box as you're able to hear me clearly and you're able to interact with me, right? I will just take a 10 minutes. I am pretty sure you are hungry to learn the DevOps, but just first day, I will take a 10 minutes from day 2 onwards, then how you will be joining the session, each and everything will cover that, right? Participant, I'm expecting messages into the chat box. Yes, if students from previous batch, they know that to raise the hand and all these things as well. Okay, good evening. Thank you. Great. So see, first rule in the LMS KT, we have to interact. And as usual, second rule, don't forget to interact. Don't forget a rule number 1, right? Super. Okay. So let's start with the LMS KT. Most of you know that as LMS is known as Learning Management System. And it is a one-stop solution for all learning material. Okay, so from joining the session to getting the recordings with the material, with the assignment, with the joining the session from the LMS, and each and everything will be available with you for next 365 days from today onwards. Okay. So those who are registered today till 12 o'clock, we already granted the LMS access to you. And those who are not registered or registered a little bit late, by tomorrow afternoon, you will be also getting the LMS access. Okay. Addition to that, if anybody of you not registered as of now, so it's my humble request, our team will share the registration link. You can just go ahead, do a registration, and we'll give you the LMS access. Okay, you two participant, you also need to be interact. So be energetic, whatever the queries, question, you also guys can put into the chat box. Okay, so let's start. So whenever we given you the LMS access, at that time, you receive 2 emails from our side. Okay. So first email is nothing but account details. If you're first time user of ExcelR, you received 2 emails. If you're second time user of ExcelR or second time user, nothing but already previously or last program you attended from our side, in that scenario, you will get only the classroom access because you already have platform access, right? So in first email itself, you will find all these things. See, dear Amar, these emails to confirm you that your registration is successfully with ExcelR. And you will find the portal link. So the LMS portal URL or portal is lms.excelr.com. Okay. So URL is be like in our daily life, we'll use some applications. which applications will use, and what are that URLs? Can I have some examples? Instagram.com. Yes, we'll use that daily. No, sir, we used to use Insta, but with that, we'll use the LinkedIn. Yes, exactly. Sir, we'll use Naukri as well. So, like Naukri.com, Instagram.com, or LinkedIn.in, whatever I'm saying, that is URLs, right? So, our LMS URL is lms.excelr.com. Very easy, right? Very easy. So, you can just bookmark that URL to browser, whatever you are using, and you can access the LMS very easily. And see, you're not required to run and here and there for password, username, nothing. Here itself, you will find the username and password. Okay. So auto-generated password will be there from the system. You can just do a sign in for first time. If you want to change, it's up to you. You can forget your password and say that again. But as a first time, you will get each and everything over the first email, that is account details. Okay. So now let me open the second email. Second email is nothing but a booking confirmation of that course that we successfully added you. Upon your registration, we successfully added you this SDP to your LMS portal, right? So this is one booking confirmation mail. So now let me go back into the first mail, and what next? After clicking on the lms.excelr.com, it will take me to the sign-in page or login page. And here in a login page, I need to provide my credentials. Okay. So the email ID and the password, whatever you receive in the account details, means you need to provide that, and you need to click on the login. Now, let me reshare my screen and I will show you how LMS looks like and how you can access all functionalities through the LMS. Okay. So I just need a quick confirmation if you are able to see my dashboard. Let's see who is more quick. Super. Thank you, Sejal. Thank you, Pranjali. Thank you so much. Thanks those who raised the hand as well. So dear students, once we click on login by providing our login credentials successfully, we land on this page. Okay. And you are able to see all these things: home, my courses, announcement, calendar, exam, certificates. So I will explain one by one. So the first and most important thing, how you will be joining the session from tomorrow. Sir, today we received the link. Sir, today we received the mail. Today our faculty members shared the link in our college group, sir. See, every time we not required to be a dependent, I not received the link, I not join the session. We are not child, right? So we are not in first, second standard. So we need to be a independent now, right? So exactly everybody is going to use the LMS from today onwards, and from day 2, everybody is going to join the session from LMS itself. How to join the session? You can simply check here on right hand side. You are able to see the today's classes, right? And if I'm scrolling down, because as I have a couple of other classroom access as well, but I'm scrolling down and you can check here SDP on DevOps, right? And you are able to see the join now button, right? So once you click on join now, it will take you through the Zoom. Very easy, right? And for YouTube as well, I will give you the navigation, how you will be able to join through the YouTube as well. Okay, easy to join the session. Just need to sign in, and on home tab, make sure that you are on your home tab. Okay, where I am on my home tab. Now, if you want to check your calendar as well, like there is one more way. You can check here. You have option of calendar. Okay. And in calendar itself, you will get to know that, okay, so this is the sessions are added to my calendar and I can join from here. If any session is going to cancel, you are able to see that, okay, it's canceled. Now, if I want to join the session from here as well, yes, I have that opportunity. I will click here. Here also, I'm able to see that join now. Join session. Easy? Yes, exactly. Now, we are done with the whole, we are done with the joining the session. Now, secondary, how you will access the course material. So you can check, you have option of my courses. Few of the courses are visible here as well, but let's click on the my courses. So there you will get the overview of the courses, whatever the access you have. Few of you attended 2 SDPs or in future going to attend some SDPs or faculty members will be attending the FDP, that material will be always loaded over the LMS itself. So by using the My Courses, you can access that. And let me open today's classroom on a DevOps. So you can check here DevOps, right? So once I click here, I am able to see the lesson option, right? And in lesson itself, you will find, see here, click here, you will find attendance and feedback, agenda, device, video recording and material. Okay, so coming to the attendance and feedback, you need to click here, attendance and feedback link, and you need to click on open link. Once you open the link, a Google form is embedded with the system, and you need to mark your attendance on a daily basis. Sir, why daily basis? Because to get the certificate of a participation from the team of ExcelR, you need to have a minimum 60% of the attendance. Okay, first thing. I'm just repeating one more time because on the last day you will say, sir, I don't know about this. Now I missed the session. I missed the attendance. I want certificate, right? So we don't want this to be happen. So first thing, I'm repeating one more time. To get the certificate of participation from a team of ExcelR, you need to have minimum 60% of the attendance, right? Second thing, the link. This link will be active in between 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Okay. Third thing, today, if you're not able to use the LMS, you can definitely, you will be able to get the today's link sharp at 8:30 into the chat box of the Zoom and YouTube. Clear? Clear? Yes. So we need to follow. Every day, use the same mail ID. Whatever your registered mail ID, use that mail ID, and it will not going to create your 2 accounts, 3 account at gmail.com. With that mail ID, you will fill the attendance for 3 days. With your college mail ID, will fill for 4 days. It will create your different accounts, right? And that will be stopping you to take that certificate. So just you can just focus on that as well. Keep in that mind. See, giving the attendance just 30 seconds of time, right? Fill the basic details, give the feedback, how the things are going on. If you're really enjoying, we are happy to see your feedbacks into the attendance and feedback form. Okay. In the agenda, you will get the overview. Okay. So we like what we are going to learn for next few days here. That material is uploaded. You can just go through that. Here you will find the overview of the program of this DevOps in next 30 days. Sorry, next 15 days and 30 hours, what we're going to learn. Okay. So day-wise videos and recordings you will find here. So day one. So as I mentioned, so I will navigate towards to the YouTube as well. So you can check here, maybe some network issue from my end, but here you will find the day one video. So currently, whatever the session is running, you will find here itself. You just need to play that. You can attend the video from here as well. If you click directly, it will take you to the YouTube. Day 1 to all day 15 recording will be available here itself. Okay. So once after completion of the session, you will get to know that, okay, on day 1, I learned this. That is the material. Okay. So you will find here all material as well, day 1 to day 15. Right? Easy. So like that, we can access the material and all of the recording things and attendance. So see here, one more tab, there is an announcement tab. Okay. So in the announcement tab, in the future, if any announcement to do, like we notice to cancel the session at all, but any emergency. So you're not required to run here and there again. An announcement, you will get announcement. Like you can check here for one of previous class, I got that announcement that on this day, dear learner, greetings of the day, please note that SDP on generative AI 13 June, that was cancelled on that day. So easily I will get that notification over the LMS itself. So once you log in, if anything updates, you will find. Okay. So coming to the certificate, so you will be not able to download from here, but you will be getting certificate directly to your mail ID. Okay. From the LMS side, that will be shared to your individual mail ID. And that will be received after completion of the program within 10 to 15 working days. Clear? On last day, we'll be having the examination. MCQ test examination, so that information will share, and that will be on the complete agenda, whatever we are going to cover in the next 30 hours. Okay, so now just 2 minutes I will take for the Q&A, and then we'll start with the actual session on DevOps. So, dear participants, please go ahead, put your question into the chat box. If not, mention that everything is clear and we're good to go. Sir, will you send daily recording session by using a link, please? No. See, if the system is there, why to run? Everything you will able to see over the LMS, recording, attendance, material. Yes, Aditya. Thank you, Pranchal. Yes, we can. You guys can make it. It's up to you. All clear. Thank you, Rishikesh. You two participant, I'm waiting for your comments. All clear. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, great. Clear, sir. We should start. Okay. Sir, can we see all recorded only? No. You can see all recorded, but there is no any certificate for recorded sessions. For certification, you need to have and you need to live attendance is mandatory. It's compulsory. So those who not receive the mail, by tomorrow afternoon, they will be receiving the mail. Attendance link will be shared here in the chat box for today. No worries. 60% attendance is a mandatory. Voice cracking, sir? I don't think so. You can just check with your network once. Sushmita, it's my voice is cracking. It's same for you as well.
No, Amar, it is clear.
Okay, yeah, thank you for the confirmation. Will attendance of YouTube considered? Aditya, on a Zoom, how you are caring about the YouTube from tomorrow? So see, in the live chat, you will be able to see that attendance link. So no worries. If you are going to attend or if your friends are also attending over the YouTube, you will find that link into the live chat. You will be receiving the mail. Okay, so let's start with the actual session. Thank you so much, all of you, for listening me and happy learning with ExcelR. Okay, so sir, host to you. You can just take it forward. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Amar. Yeah. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and also good evening to everyone. Before explaining what is mean by DevOps, why do we need to understand about DevOps? I want to ask some questions about DevOps. See, you can use chat box. Just use the chat box. Just text in the chat box whatever you have, whatever you know about the DevOps. Whatever you know about DevOps, just text in the chat box. Then I can see, I can understand how much or knowledge or awareness you have on DevOps. Everyone just use the chat box. Just express your words about DevOps. What you know about DevOps? Okay. Yeah, I can see many responses in the chat box. Thank you for your responses. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay. 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 Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your responses. Whatever you said about DevOps, it's absolutely correct. So now let me explain what is mean by exactly DevOps. So let me share my screen. Yeah. Yeah. See, before going to what is mean by DevOps, let's try to explain why DevOps with a flow chart. Then it is easy. Yeah. So just look at the screen. Before that, let me write something about before explaining why DevOps. Let me take new session. Let me heading why DevOps. Yeah. See, before understanding about what is mean by DevOps, so let's try to explain. So SDLC, you should understand about what is mean by SDLC. Whenever you want to whenever you want to get a job in software in IT industry or in IT profession, definitely you should understand about what is mean by SDLC. It is a necessary thing to understand about what is mean by SDLC. Without knowing or without understanding what is mean by SDLC, uh, it is difficult to understand IT stack. So let me explain. See what stands for SDLC. SDLC stands for Software Development Lifecycle. SDLC stands for Software Development Life Cycle. So what is mean by software development life cycle? What are the how many phases are there in software development life cycle? So let me explain one by one. I don't want to take more about this SDLC. I just want to brief how many stages are there in SDLC. Then I will go for why DevOps. See, whenever you want to develop any application in IT professional, in IT industry, firstly you should gather your requirements. So firstly, you should gather requirements. So who will gather this requirement? Let me explain. Firstly, you should gather requirement. This is the first phase. Inside the SDLC, this is the first phase. So who will gather these requirements? That means what does client, what does the client or user want? That means what is client goal? What is the user goal? So that means what kind of application they want, what kind of website they want develop. So this kind of gather you have to this kind of requirements you have to gather. This is the first stage in software development in SDLC. So first you should gather requirements. So in gather requirements, what does the client or user want? Then second phase, it is nothing but system design. So let me explain what is mean by system design. See, system design is nothing but you should develop or you should prepare one architecture. That means before developing one application, before starting before starting writing the code, you should develop one architecture. That means it is a blueprint of your application. That means how application going to working, how application is going to performing after developing the application. That means client wants one blueprint. That is all about system design. So you should develop one architecture about your application and tech stack and tools. So what are the tools you are going to using for developing this application? So this is all about system design. See, before creating without having architecture or without having proper blueprint, it is difficult to write a code. It is difficult to develop the application. So this is why in SDLC we are going discussing about second phase. It is nothing but system design. So now let me explain third one. It is nothing but implementation. See what is mean by implementation? It is very easy to remember what is mean by implementation. It is nothing but developing the code. It is nothing but writing the code. Okay, you have gathered the requirements from the client or users. Then you have developed one architecture. You have tech stack. You have tools. You know about these tools I have to use, these programming languages I have to use for developing this application. So this information is available with you. Then what you need to do, immediately you have to start writing the code for developing the application. This is what implementation phase in SDLC. Then fourth one is testing. See, once you develop the application, you have done the code, you have to test that code. So why do we need to test the code? Because if you take any application source code, definitely there will be a bugs, there will be a vulnerabilities, there will be issues, there will be a code smells. So before deploying your application in real-time environment, you should test your source code, your application source code. That means if there are any bugs are there, if there are any issues are there, if there are any vulnerabilities are there. So if you should know, you should test your application source code. That is what testing. In SDLC, fourth phase is testing. Here you can able to check. Here you can able to check for bugs, issues, then vulnerabilities, then vulnerabilities, and quality performance. You have to check, you have to test quality performance. That means what is the quality of your application source code. So who will do this? Testing team. There will be a testing team or QA team. The team only will do the quality performance test for the application source code which was developed by the development team. This is what implementation. Then fifth one, it is nothing but deployment. Now we are going discussing about DevOps. DevOps will start with deployment phase only. So first four spaces will regarding the development team, testing team. Fifth phase in SDLC, deployment. It is nothing but DevOps team is going to handle this deployment phase. That means here you need to release your application. Here you need to deploy your application to whom? To end user or to your client for accessing the application. This is what deployment. So here you need to release. Here you need to release the application to production customers or to client or to end users, production customers. So this is what fifth phase. So these are the software development life cycle. You can go wherever you go in entire world. SDLC will be like this only. Firstly, you should gather requirements. Then you have to create one architecture, that is system design. Then you have to implementation. That is nothing but here development team will develop the code. Then testing, they will forward to the code to the testing team. Testing team will test the code. If there are any bugs are there, issues are there, vulnerabilities are there, and also they will do one quality performance test for the application source code. Then everything is good. There is no any bugs. There is no any issues. There is no any vulnerabilities. The quality performance test is going went well. Now the application source code is going to hand over to the deployment phase. This is what DevOps team. So DevOps team will handle the deployment phase. Here DevOps team will release the application or will deploy the application to whom? Production end users. This is what SDLC. So now let us understand why DevOps. Why DevOps? Then it is easy to understand what is DevOps. So let me explain what is mean by DevOps. See, in software in SDLC there will be a 4 environments. You should understand about 4 environments. Let me explain one by one. First one is Dev environment. What is mean by Dev environment? Dev stands for development environment. So what will do exactly in Dev environment? Developers develop the code. Developers develop the code. This is what Dev environment. Then what is the second one? It is nothing but QA environment or QA environment. See what is mean by QA environment? Quality analysis environment. It is nothing but testing environment. Testing or QA both are same. So what will do in QA environment? They will test their application. They will test the application for bugs. For any issues are there, for any vulnerabilities are there. So all these things will be done by the testing QA team only. QA team is responsible to find out the bugs, to find out issues, to find out any vulnerability issues, and also they will do quality performance test. They will do quality performance test. Quality performance test to their application. Then third one is a staging environment or UAT environment. Staging environment or UAT environment. See what is mean by staging or UAT environment? UAT stands for user acceptance test. That means before deploying the application in real-time environment, you should give demo to your client. That means client wants to know how my application is going to performing. So what are the features are available? So what is the user experience? See, all these things client wants to know before giving access to the end users. So this is what staging environment or UAT environment. That means before in SDLC, wherever you take any application, if you want to give access, if you want to deploy any application in real-time environment, firstly, that application should deploy into the staging or UAT environment. Then only you have to go to the production environment. It is nothing but real-time environment. So this is what third environment. Then final one, it is production environment. Production environment is nothing but real-time environment where our application is going to deploy at the end of the day. At the end of the day, your application has to be deployed in production environment where end user can able to access. So this is what dev environment, QA environment, stage environment, or production environment. So now let us discuss why DevOps with a flowchart. Let me explain. See, there will be a dev team. There will be a dev team. Let me name it. There will be a dev team. There will be a QA team, as we have discussed so far. There will be a QA team. There will be a QA team, and there will be a staging environment or staging team. Staging environment. Let us better to call it environment instead of team. Stage or UAT environment. Stage or UAT environment. So let me edit the team. It's better to name environment. Yeah. The final one, production. Final one is production. Let me drag it. Yeah. Let me add some color. Production environment. So firstly, what we'll do in dev environment? Firstly, development team will develop the code. Then once the code is developed, they will send the code to the testing team. Then testing team will test the application, the source code. The source code is everything is fine. There is no any bugs. There is no any issues. There is no any code smells. There is no any vulnerabilities. Then it is good. Then they will send the code to the staging environment team. Then once application is tested in the staging environment, everything is good, client is satisfied with that application which is deployed in the staging environment, then application is going to be deployed in production environment. So, but before DevOps, usually it will take more time. Let me take one free hand. See, usually whenever development team develop the code, if suppose there is application, if they want to write this code for the application, they will take around 3 months. They will take around 3 months. See, after 3 months, they will send the code to whom? To the QA team. So for testing the application, QA team will take 1 month. QA team will take 1 month. So after 1 month, QA team will send the code to staging environment. So here, operational team will be there. Ops. We will call ops. Then we will call these two environments dev. Let me drag it. Yeah. 1 second. This is a development team. So this is the ops team. This is the ops team. This is the ops team. So development plus operational is called DevOps. That means DevOps is combination of two words, development plus operational. So that means before DevOps, so development team will take to develop the code 3 months. After 3 months, they will send the code to the QA team. QA team for testing the application source code, they will take around 1 month. After 1 month, they will send the code to whom operational team. Then they have deployed, they will deploy the application in staging environment. For suppose, unfortunately, application is deployed, but application is not working in staging environment. That means there is an issue with application source code. So to whom this operational team to contact? Again, they have to contact to the development team. Why? Because there is an issue with the, in the application source code. So again, they have to send back to the source code to the development team. Again, development team will develop the application, will resolve those issues. It will take around 15 days. It will take around 15 days or 1 week. So after that, again, development team will send the code to the QA team. Again, QA team has to test the source code for new development code. So they will take around 1 week. After 1 week, again, they will send the code to the operational team. Then operational team will deploy the application in staging environment. Okay, in staging environment, application has been deployed. Now it's running successfully. There is no any issue. But after that, they will deploy the application into the production environment. Once the application has deployed in production environment, unfortunately, application is not working. There is a bug in application source code. So to whom operation team come to contact? Again, they have to contact to QA team. That means operation team has found one bug in the application source code. Then that's why application is not working as expected. So again, they have to contact to the QA team. Hey QA team, I have developed my application in production environment, but unfortunately, I have found one bug. Application is not working as expected due to some bugs. Please take a look on it. Please try to fix those bugs. So like that, they have to communicate. So if for these kind of communications, it will take it will take days. It will take weeks. It will take months. So that means development delivery is happening very slow. It will take more time to deploy any new software. So this is why we are going with DevOps. But this is all about before DevOps. See, before DevOps, there is no any communication, there is no any collaboration, there is no any teamwork. So that means if they want to communicate development team, it will take days. If they want to communicate QA team, it will take days. If they want to communicate operational team, it will take days. So similarly, application delivery also, delivering is also getting very delayed. So that's why we are going with DevOps. Then what will do DevOps? DevOps will bring development team and operational team. DevOps will bring development team and operational team as a team. This is what DevOps. See, DevOps is nothing but development plus operational team. DevOps is a combination of two words. It is nothing but development team and operational team. But whenever a DevOps team is there, in a day only, so whenever development team is developed the application, let me take. So development team will develop the application. Development team will develop the application. Then on the day only, QA team will test the source code. On the same day only, our DevOps team will deploy the application. So if any issues occur in DevOps stage, it is nothing but staging or production. Immediately on a day only, they will communicate to the QA team. They will communicate to the development team. Hey, development team. Hey, QA team. I have an issue. There is an issue with application source code. Please take a look on it. Please try to fix as soon as possible. That means there is a communication. There is a collaboration. So that's why we are going with DevOps. See, what is mean by DevOps? DevOps is nothing but it's a combination of two words, development and operational team. Why DevOps? DevOps is nothing but collaboration, communication, where development will deliver the faster, efficient, securely. So this is what we are going with. This is why DevOps. This is what DevOps. So now let me explain what is the DevOps lifecycle. So this is all about what is SDLC, how many phases are there, then why DevOps, then what is DevOps. So it is nothing but collaboration, communication between development and operational teams for what? To automate and streamline the entire software development lifecycle. That means DevOps will automate everything in software development lifecycle. It may be testing, it may be development, it may be developing, it may be deploying, whatever it may be. Everything DevOps will automate for streamline, will automate and streamline the entire software development lifecycle. It's a combination of cultural philosophies and practices. And also the DevOps tool's main aim is increasing an organization's ability to deliver applications and services at high velocity. That means DevOps breaks down the traditional gaps, traditional barriers between development and operational team. So then then software delivery will happen very faster, quicker, and efficiently. So that means DevOps will break down the barriers between the development team and operational team. So this is what is mean by DevOps. So now let me explain the workflow of DevOps. At the end of the session, I will give time for questions. You can ask that questions at another session. Don't bother. I will give it time for your questions. Just look at the screen. Just listen the class. So now let me explain what is mean by the DevOps lifecycle. See, so far we have discussed SDLC, why DevOps, what is DevOps. So now let me explain DevOps lifecycle. See, there is a development team. There is a developer. There is a developer. Let me name it our dev team. There is a developer or dev team. So what we'll do, development team, once the code is developed, everything is tested. Now they have to send the code to where? To GitHub repository. See, what is mean by GitHub repository? GitHub repository is nothing but where you can able to store all our application source code. GitHub repository is nothing but where you can able to store all our application source code. Okay, now source code is available from the GitHub repository. DevOps team, from the GitHub repository, DevOps team will clone the application. So you have to automate that entire application deployment process. How DevOps team will automate the application deployment process. So for that, you should set up a Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. You have to create one Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. Jenkins is nothing but it's a CI/CD tool. Jenkins CI/CD tool. So you have to create one pipeline. So once you create a pipeline, Jenkins only will clone the application source code automatically. You don't need to clone manually. Jenkins only will do this job. That's why we have to create one Jenkins CI/CD pipeline whenever you want to deploy any application as a DevOps team. So what we'll do, DevOps will automate the entire application deployment process by creating the Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. Okay, once you have created one pipeline, you have the Jenkins has cloned the application source code into Jenkins server. Then immediately you have to test, you have to do quality test. You have to check the code quality of your application. See, you don't know about test cases. You don't know about how to write a test cases. But as a DevOps engineer, you should know what is the quality of your application source code? What are the, how many bugs are there? How many issues are there? How many vulnerabilities are there? This is what Sonar Cube. That means in DevOps, there is a tool named Sonar Cube. It is a code check quality tool. It is completely open source platform. You can use it as free of cost. By using Sonar Cube, you can easily check the code quality of our application. See, once you have cloned your repository into Jenkins server, immediately you have to clone your application by using Sonar Cube. So before that, you have to integrate the Sonar Cube server with Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. Okay, once they have done application code quality by using Sonar Cube server, then what next? You have to package your application. You have to build some WAR files or jar files or ER files. Let me explain. So who will build some WAR files or jar files for your application? This is what Maven. See, there is a tool in DevOps. There is a tool named Maven. Maven is a automation build tool which can build WAR file, jar file, ER file. Later we will discuss what is mean by jar file, what is mean by WAR file, what is mean by ER file, how we can able to build WAR file, how we can able to build jar file, how we can able to build ER file. All these things we will discuss in coming sessions. So now try to remember the tools names. So what is mean by Maven? Maven is a automation build tool. How we can able to build a WAR file, ER file, jar file. That means you are going to packaging your application source code in the form of jar file, WAR file, ER file. Who will do this job? Maven only. Maven is a automation build tool. Then you have to integrate Maven to with Jenkins CI/CD pipeline only. With Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. So let me explain. Let me connect with Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. Let me take. Let me take a remark. You have to connect. You have to integrate with Jenkins. Then you have to create a pipeline. Okay. So once you have by using Maven, you have built one WAR file or jar file, ER file. But you need one place to store your WAR file or jar file, ER file. What is that? For that, we have another tool that is nothing but Nexus. What is mean by Nexus? Nexus is nothing but it's an artifact repository manager where you can able to store all our WAR file or jar file. That means Nexus. So you have to integrate Nexus with Jenkins. You have to integrate Nexus with Jenkins. So let me take arrow mark. Let me make connection between the Nexus and Jenkins. That means you have to integrate Nexus with Jenkins. Then you have to create a pipeline. Okay. You have stored your application, your WAR file or jar file, AR file in Nexus repository. Then what next? You have to deploy your application in Docker. That means in a DevOps lifecycle, the first level of deployment is Docker. If before deploying, firstly you should deploy your application in a Docker container. So let me take Docker. There is a Docker. Again, you have to integrate Docker with Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. So let me name it. It is Docker. Docker is a containerization tool. It will simplify your application deployment process. That is what Docker. So let me make connection. Then you have to integrate with Jenkins. So let me make connection. You have to integrate Docker with Jenkins. Because of we are going to automating this process. It's a one-time setup. You can use the same pipeline for any application. You don't need to create again and again this pipeline. This is what automation deployment process. So now you have deployed your application in Docker container. Then you have to go to the next level of deployment. Why do we need to go to the next level of deployment instead of Docker? Docker is only will create the container, but Docker will not manage the container. If you don't manage your container, definitely you will get application downtime. For not getting any application downtime, you need to learn who is going to managing your container, because of Docker cannot manage the container, but Docker only will create the container. It will not manage the container. Then who will manage your container? This is what Kubernetes. This is what we are going with, Kubernetes. So let me add some color. Let me name it K8s. K8s or Kubernetes, both are same. We will call K8s and Kubernetes. So then you have to connect with Jenkins. Okay, that's it. Okay, this is how we can able to automate your application deployment process by creating the Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. That means which tool you want to use in DevOps lifecycle, you should integrate every tool with Jenkins, because Jenkins only will automate this entire process. So once you set up a SonarQube server, Maven server, Nexus server, Docker, Kubernetes with Jenkins pipeline, Jenkins only will run all this, will run this entire pipeline. That means Jenkins only will do check code quality. Jenkins only will build a WAR file or jar file using Maven. Jenkins only will store your WAR file, jar file into the Nexus repository using Nexus. Then Jenkins only will deploy your application in a Docker container. Jenkins only will deploy your application in Kubernetes cluster. So you don't need to do manually. Everything Jenkins only will do, but you just need to create a pipeline. Then you have to automate the application deployment process. Okay, your application has been deployed in Kubernetes cluster, but you need to monitor your application. Why do we need to monitor our application? That means how many servers are using, how much memory is using, how much CPU is using, how much RAM, how much ROM, how much traffic is coming to my application. See all these things. How can I know? For that, I need to monitor my application. So who will monitor my application? You can take any application. You can go where you can wherever you go for any application. Definitely there is a monitoring service out there. That means for any application has to be monitored. Then only it is easy to understand how many servers are running, how many servers are not running, how much memory is using, how much RAM is using, how much traffic is coming towards your application. All these things possible by monitoring your application. So who will monitor your application in DevOps lifecycle? That is all about Prometheus and Grafana. We have two amazing tools for monitoring our application in DevOps. It is nothing but Prometheus. Prometheus and Grafana both are open source platforms. These two are monitoring tools. So if someone will ask, what are the monitoring tools for monitoring any application as free of cost, you can say Prometheus and Grafana. Both tools are monitoring tools. So you can use these tools as free of cost because they are open source platforms. So you have to integrate these monitoring tools with Jenkins. And you have to connect with Kubernetes cluster. So this is all about Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. See, whenever firstly development team, they will push the code into GitHub repository. From the GitHub repository, Jenkins will clone the repository. Then Jenkins will do the code quality by using SonarQube. Jenkins will build a WAR file, jar file using Maven. Jenkins will store your WAR file, jar file into Nexus repository. Jenkins will deploy your application in Docker container. Then Jenkins will deploy your application in Kubernetes cluster. Then Jenkins will monitor by using Prometheus and Grafana. You can able to monitor your complete application and CI/CD pipeline. So then it is easy to understand how much memory is going to use, how much memory, how much RAM, how much CPU is in use, all these things, how much traffic is coming towards application. So then it is easy to understand by monitoring your application by using Prometheus and Grafana. So this is what SDLC and phases, then why DevOps, then what is DevOps, then DevOps workflow. So far, if you have any questions, please you can ask. I will clear your questions. I think many of them texted in the chat box, but I didn't see. Yeah, you can speak out.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Sir, what does Prometheus and Grafana will do? This thing is not clear to me.
Prometheus, Grafana will monitor your application. That means Prometheus will get the metrics from your application. Then Grafana will create a amazing dashboards.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
What is meant by cloning, sir?
Cloning is nothing but you are going to downloading your application source code from GitHub repository into your server. It may be Jenkins server, it may be Docker, it may be SonarQube, it may be Maven, it may be cluster, whatever it may be. Cloning is nothing but you are going to downloading your application source code from one place to another place.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Next, you can please ask. You can speak out. Sorry. Who is that?
Hi.
I didn't get you. Can
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Just wanted to understand, are we going to do practicals on this as well?
Sorry.
Are we going to do hands-on?
Your voice is not clear, Nilesh. You can text in the chat box. I will answer your question.
All right.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Yes, please. Someone is asking. Please, you can speak out. If you have any questions, please ask me. Yes, you can speak out. Yes, please.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
Are all these programs available as plugins for VS Code?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I have to install all these.
Yes, you have to install VS Code.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, is this DevOps lifecycle general, or there are some alternatives which can be used for like whatever the tools we are using here?
This is a fundamental and basic life cycle, but you can customize it as per the client requirement.
Sir, what is IaaS DevOps like? Is it something different, or like only the alternatives for these are used?
It's cloud computing model. It's one of the cloud computing model. You're asking SaaS, right? Software as a service.
No, IaaS, like infrastructure as a service.
IaaS, but there is a three computing models are there. IaaS and PaaS and SaaS. These three are cloud computing model. Tomorrow class we are going discussing about what is mean by cloud computing, how we can able to utilize cloud computing resources. There we will cover IaaS.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Next one, please.
So you told about SPLC software development lifecycle.
Yes, please.
You have told different phases available in SPLC.
Different phases.
But like design, maintenance, deployment,
Yeah.
and what about the maintenance of that software, sir? At the last, at the last deployment, then we have to do maintenance.
Maintenance, yeah, maintenance, I think, but if there are any issues are there, you have to fix. If there are any updates are there, you have to update. If they want support from the client or from the development team or from the QA team, you have to maintain. Under maintenance, fixing issues, updates, supports will come under the maintenance. Clear?
Sir, it is necessary. Maintenance is.
Yes,
For-
definitely. And are you definitely there is a chance to get some issues. There is a chance to get some errors. So who will manage? Who will maintain to fixing all these issues? That's why we are going. There is a phase maintenance in SDLC. If you take any application, differently you have to deliver new version of your application. You are not be if you keep only one version of your application, how users will get new features from your application? You have to update it. So how can you manage your updates? How can you manage fixing these issues? You should understand about maintenance.
Yes.
Yeah. Next, please.
Very good evening, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, which cloud platform are we going to use, sir?
AWS.
AWS.
Tomorrow we are going discussing about what is mean by AWS, what is mean by cloud computing, how we can able to create account, all these things tomorrow class we will discuss.
Okay, sir. Thank
Yeah.
Is this class recording, sir?
Yes, it's recording. You will get recording video. You can get the recording video from the LLM portal.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, could you please explain SonarQube and KTS?
Yeah. SonarQube and next
Kubernetes.
Kubernetes. See, SonarQube is nothing but it's a code check quality tool. That means there will be a testing team. Testing team will do test your application. They will find out. They will fix your bugs. They will fix issues. They will fix vulnerabilities. But as a DevOps engineer, you also need to know how many bugs are there, how many issues are there, how many vulnerabilities are there. So but as a DevOps engineer, you don't know how to write test cases. Who will write test cases? QA team only or testing team only will write the test cases. But without knowing test cases, how you can able to check the code quality of your application? This is what SonarQube. SonarQube is a completely open source platform which is going to doing the code check quality of your application. And Kubernetes. See, what is meant by Kubernetes? It's a containerization management tool. That means already I explained. Docker only will create the container, but Docker cannot manage the container. So that's why we're going with Kubernetes. Kubernetes is a combination of Kubernetes is nothing but cluster. Cluster is nothing but combination of nodes, and Kubernetes is nothing but containerization management tool. That means Kubernetes is going to managing your container. At the end of the day, in DevOps lifecycle, your application has to be deployed into the KDS cluster only. That is the final step, final stage of deployment in DevOps lifecycle. Clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next, please. Can ask.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, please. Come on.
Hello, sir. Are you going to do practical hands-on also on all of these?
Yes,
sections?
definitely. There will be a once the theoretical concept is done, immediately I will go for practicals.
All the boxes here
Yes,
that is mentioned here.
Every concept I will explain with practicals. Don't bother.
So we'll do like a small project end to end, yeah?
Yes, we will do small projects, mini projects, and one complete CI/CD pipeline project. We will do all kind of projects. Don't bother.
Great. Thank you.
Every concept I will execute in a practical way. Don't bother. I will explain each and every step with a complete practical way.
Sir, what is difference between IaaS DevOps and Java DevOps?
Sorry, IAS?
Yeah, IaaS DevOps and Java DevOps. Many of the institutes are saying that they provide these two types of DevOps. So what is the difference between them actually?
Java DevOps means they will teach Java with DevOps. Then IaaS is not it's a cloud computing model, infrastructure as a service.
Yes.
It's a cloud computing model. Tomorrow we will discuss about IaaS.
Sir, we will make projects
Definitely.
side by side.
Yes, we will do projects.
Sir, you said Maven we are using for packages. Sir, sorry,
Yes.
sir, myself Chinnakurvaya. Very good evening, sir.
Okay.
Sir, in place of Maven, can we use a Helm?
See, Helm is a completely different concept to Maven. It's completely different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Helm
sir.
is related to Kubernetes cluster, not to related to Maven. It's a completely difference.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Maven is automation build tool. Helm is a package manager for Kubernetes.
Super, sir. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Sir, are we going to learn about Terraforms and Ansible services?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever the tools have mentioned in the curriculum, everything will be covered. Still some more questions you have, please you can ask. I am here to answer your questions. Please utilize the time and
Sir, are
resource.
we going to cover AWS services?
Yes. First we will cover AWS services, then we will go for DevOps tools.
Do we need to, do we need to create an account somewhere like that?
Definitely you should create one account. I will tell tomorrow how to create the account.
Okay, so it will be included all right, because I don't know how to do.
You have to create your own account.
Sir, is it chargeable or free, sir?
It's a free of cost. One day the AWS is providing one day free tier account. 1 year free tier account, it's completely free of cost. You can create, but you should provide one debit or the credit card and a valid email ID, mobile number, and one identity proof.
Okay. Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, please.
Sir, because of late joining, I missed some of starting. So,
Okay.
sir, is this only overview of DevOps or you started the basic and syllabus of DevOps?
Overview of DevOps only. I didn't start any tool, any syllabus.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, is there any specific requirement to the laptops who are?
No, you can use normal laptop also.
Okay.
There is no any specifications.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
We have 3 minutes left. Please can ask questions. Don't hesitate.
Sir, do we have Linux commands?
Yes, we will do definitely Linux commands.
Okay.
Linux basic commands, no, sir?
I will explain necessary commands.
VI, we'll use VI commands also?
Sorry?
VI commands, sir. VI editor.
It will be covered. It will be covered. Don't worry. Others, if you have any questions, please. Susmita, why they are not sending that message in the chat box directly?
If the chat is disabled, that is the problem. I don't know how does it work because
Right.
The chat is for only for host and host. They can directly message to us, not to everyone.
Okay, okay. But I cannot see. I have to click on that their name. They have to open that message.
Yeah, the Zoom has been got updated, so the changes is from Zoom itself.
Okay.
We have to invite other for chatting.
Okay. Okay, you can use your mic, guys. You can speak out. Instead of texting in the chat box, you can speak out.
so Jenkins is like a workflow orchestrating kind of a.
Sorry?
Is it like a orchestration tool? Like it is doing actions one after other, like you were mentioning.
Which one?
Jenkins.
Jenkins, it's a CI/CD tool only. It's a creating for pipeline only.
Okay.
It's an open source platform for creating a pipeline to automate your application deployment process. You see, every day if you create SonarCube server, Maven server, Nexus server, or Docker server, every day it is not possible. See, that means you have to automate that entire process by using CI/CD Jenkins pipeline. That means Jenkins will bring all tools together at a place, in one place. That's what Jenkins will do.
Okay, so basically it will take one step at a time and then keep executing one after other.
Yes.
Once there is okay,
Yes.
okay.
It's a one-time setup.
As part of the
Sir, will we
deployment,
have any attendance?
Sorry?
Will we have any attendance?
Yes, there is attendance mandatory. The link is available in the chat box. You can get that link.
Thank you, sir.
And now I can see your messages in the chat box. I have enabled. Yeah. How can
Sir, we are going to use Linux, right?
Yes, definitely. As a DevOps engineer, you should learn Linux commands, Linux servers, and cloud computing resources. Without having Linux commands or Linux servers, it is impossible to work on with the DevOps tools. Because of all DevOps tools is related to the Linux commands only. You should learn about Linux. I will explain. No problem.
so one question here, the diagram says we'll check in, then code quality, then build, then probably unit test.
Then, yes.
So every environment deployment will have a different pipeline. Like how is it going to happen?
It's up to you. You can create a pipeline for dev environment. You can create pipeline for QA environment. You can create pipeline for staging environment. You can create a pipeline for production environment. It's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah. You can maintain multiple pipelines.
And then we can source from a specific code for each pipeline. Like
yes.
Okay. Understand. Thank you.
Yes, guys, we do have practical sessions, no problem. Tomorrow onwards, we are going with the practical sessions. Today is just overview of DevOps. Why DevOps? What is DevOps? What is SDLC? These are the necessary things you need to understand before going with practicals. So that's why I covered what is meant by SDLC, why DevOps, what is DevOps. Someone asking in the chat box attendance and watching recording videos. See, for attendance, there is a link in the chat box. You can use it for getting the recording videos. You can access the recording videos from LLM portal. Yes, you will get recording videos. Don't problem. Just go to your LLM portal. There you can find out recording videos.
Sir, as you said, we'll be using Linux, right? So if in case we are not familiar with Linux, is it a problem?
I will explain about Linux.
Okay, because
Yeah,
okay,
I will.
sir.
Like, sir, will you give tutorials on it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
First we will go with cloud computing. Then we will go for AWS cloud provider. Then we will go for Linux commands. Then we will go for AWS services. Then we will go for DevOps tools.
So is it only with AWS or Azure and GCP as well?
AWS only.
Okay.
I will provide materials. I will provide resources. I will provide where you can able to practice all these things. I will provide in tomorrow's class.
But if we are able to do it on AWS, then similarly we can do it on other cloud platforms or on local servers also, right?
You can do, but names will be different.
Like, for example, sir, if you can.
For example, if you want to create one server in AWS, the service name is EC2. But in Azure, it will call virtual machine. In GCP, we will call virtual engine.
Okay, understand.
Name is
But
different.
the tools will remain these only, yeah?
DevOps tools are same, but cloud provider services are different. Names different. Process is the same.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, please. Any OS is fine. Someone is texted. Any OS is fine for your laptop.
Sir, are we only going to be using Java for this course?
Java programming language, you were asking?
Are we only using Java for this course?
Asking Java programming language or Java-based applications?
Okay.
I'm asking you,
yeah,
Java-based applications or Java programming language, coding part?
The programming language.
No, we will do Java-based applications. There is no any coding in this topic.
I'm having trouble hearing what you're saying. There's a noise in the background.
We will do Java-based applications deployment. We will deploy Java-based applications, but we will not discuss Java code, how to write a Java code.
Okay.
Yeah. Because of coding is different, DevOps is different. In DevOps, there is no coding. See, jar file, var file in coming session we will discuss. Okay. Okay, if no questions, we will wind up our session for today. Now time is 9:06.
सर पाइथन के स्क्रिप्टिंग वगैरह नहीं होगी क्या?
हाँ, sorry.
We would use Python for scripting in DevOps.
If you know how to write Python scriptings, you can use it. We will use generally companies will use a Python scripting in DevOps.
Okay.
So, sir, I think we can wind up for the day. So, students, if you have any questions, kindly note it down. Tomorrow you can ask. Till we are in a day one. So, from tomorrow you can ask with sir. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Yeah,
you, guys.
thank
Thank
you.
you. See you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll meet again by tomorrow at 7 p.m. So one more important update, as you all know, attendance is very mandatory to get the certificate. You have to secure 60% or above 60% of attendance, then only you will receive the certificate. So be regular to the session. Every day join at 7 p.m. And attend the session and mark your attendance. Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir,
Yes.
my ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah.
please
Hello,
tell
ma'am.
me. Yes, tell me.
This is it started on 18th today, and Saturday, Sunday we are having the session.
No. Saturday, Sunday, we don't have a session. This session will be running only on weekdays. That is Monday to Friday.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes,
Sir,
thank you.
will you take a Python-based code also for
Yes,
deployment?
yes. We will deploy static web applications, Node.js applications, Python applications, Java-based applications.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all. Thank you for joining. We are winding up for the day. We'll meet again by tomorrow at 7 p.m. Thank you.
Okay.